I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. I have so much gratitude to the great mother energy that has been coming to me. I have been dreaming of that great mother since I was a teenager. The first dream I had was I would have this repeated dream where I was, it was my spirit, but in a different body. And I believe I lived in Puerto Rico. It was about, I don't know if it was the 50s or the 60s. It was different, but I did not live with my parents. I lived with my grandma. And I would tell my Grandma, the spirit of the ocean is calling me. The spirit of the ocean is calling me. It's calling me. I saw myself running to the beach in the dark, and I would run there, and then I came back to my house. My grandmother told me a story not to go to the beach and not to go in the water at night because the spirit would take me away. So I had this dream many, many times. Many times. As I got older, I think it was always that's where that the connection, yeah. I always was attracted to mysticism and the occult. Something about, I don't know, since I was a kid, Christianity never sat well with me. I always thought it was a bunch of crap, like foolishness. Even when I got older and I went to study, it just didn't connect for me. Excuse me. Every time it's time for me to make a video, all of a sudden I have to yawn. But the show must go on, so the show will go on. But yeah, I was talking about religion. That great mother spirit. As I began in my search, was always searching for something. Excuse me. Practice Christianity. That didn't work well. That didn't last long. Practice Islam. Islam was great for, it's like a higher science in terms of the religions. But the only problem is that the mother presence, like the feminine energy, is missing. It has too much toxic masculinity, and it's extremely toxic. Like, one thing I've noticed, it's the same. It's like how, okay, so, you know how something, it can be like you can have a frequency of something, right? You can have a vibration and it's two sides of the same vibration. So it's kind of like good and bad, blah, blah, blah. So one thing, one vibration, one energy signature, but there's the opposite ends of each, like, the polarities of each. So I felt like in Islam, it would say one thing, right? It's supposed to be a certain energy signature, like, oh, respecting women. But on the opposite end was what people really practice, and it was just something really disturbing in the treatment of women. Not everybody, you can't box everyone together, but with a lot of people, it was just too many contradictions for me. But in terms of, if you really want to learn some, for me, Islam taught me it helped me connect that mind body thing. It was very helpful that the prayers were like they're more physical and ritualistic. That was helpful for me. And that the specific times, because once I had to learn about the specific times why you prayed at certain times, and then the cycles then got me into moon cycles and understanding like more of the natural rhythm of things, and also what I would call the natural world. That really got me into that. So more natural healing, natural cycles, natural this, natural that, you know. And that was great, but something was missing. I started to understand the piece that Christianity tries to emphasize, but it only emphasizes on Jesus in particular, that Jesus was God and human. But the truth of the matter is that God lives in each and every one of us. We are reflections of God. So we are God. And because, I guess something about me always really understood the importance of rituals. And so, understanding what the rituals mean. And when I prostrate and put my third eye to the floor, is saying that I'm just putting my mind's eye to the dirt, which means I'm dirtying it, I'm muddying it. No, like that's not what we're doing. Okay. So I'm like, nah. And even the fact that actually, that's the thing. Everything, all these major religions are all backwards. Because truth of the matter is that Islam is really a religion that's supposed to be head by a woman. I believe in the Middle East that there was a woman goddess, Ishtar, I believe her name was, or her name is. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I'm saying. The moon, that's a feminine aspect. So that sounds like it's confusion. So that's why that wasn't going to work for me. I knew I had a higher plan for me. And when I just started, because I was so interested more in the natural realm, actually got me interested more into the original religions, voodoo, stuff like that. Voodoo never, in particular, there's different levels to voodoo, right? It's all about location. And also Native American stuff too. I don't know a lot about Native Native American religions or their practices and culture. I guess when I think more of Native, I think more like shamanistic things. So that's what makes me think of the Native American religions in particular. But I just started to do a little more research into what was going on. They say that voodoo is the original religion, which makes sense to me, but everything, this world has been so distorted. Now, I wonder, how do people just not see these things right in front of them? It's right there. How do you not see it? It's right in front of your face, but I guess you only see what you want to see. I feel like I see it because I was looking for it.